So, in 2 days, I'll find out how many of these conversations have a basis in reality versus a basis in my deconstructed, angry, salty, triggered trauma. Telling me I don't belong in this space. I don't think like you anymore. I'm not Christian anymore. What are you doing with a bunch of Jesus freaks? How drunk do I need to be on the first day of this coaching program? Christian coaching program. In order to get kicked out. Seriously, like, do I need to show up wasted, or can I just show up with beer on my breath? Okay. I get asked a lot, right? I'm doing this new coaching program. You're watching Deconstructing Duane. Be sure to like the journey. If you haven't seen the last 3 episodes, the context of this is going to make no sense, so be sure to watch Episode 1 and on. This is a year of deconstruction and figuring out why the fuck I did start deconstructing in the first place, and what brought me here to even consider going to another goddamn forsaken church program. Because, well, I'm apprehensive as hell. All they're gonna say is, get out of my fucking head! So if you want to get in my head, be sure to comment all your Christian colloquialisms and Bible band-aids and Jesus answers, because I'm going to have to turn that into some skit shit. Obviously being in an environment, going to church again with my wife, I'm feeling anxious. Trying on that cloak again, going, Maybe if, like Thomas, I can put my hands and fingers in Jesus' hands and the hole in his side, and maybe even poke his feet. Maybe I can jive. Because the amount of apprehension I feel of being in a space. Well, let's just say there's a lot of conversations in my head that make me want to get drunk. I want to numb the thoughts. Maybe you can relate to numbing the frustration. I feel a little bit salty. It's not normal. Feelings are dangerous, especially when you're not showing up with the joy of the Lord. I'm so happy. Not really. I'm not happy. I'm feeling all sorts of unsafe emotions, but if I speak them, God forbid I'm angry and salty. But I'm salty and sacrilegious because I don't give a fuck anymore. So if you're offended, good. Welcome to the place where if you're easily offended, I'm trying to offend you, because it's me speaking from an authentic place of trying to figure this out. And your offense is your problem. You can look in a mirror and ask yourself why. And by no means am I required to think like you. But that's what's going on in my head, is all the conversations where I show up and don't give a fuck. And, you know, whoever stead is putting care of me. Because we know they're going to grab the most, oh shit, we've got that guy. We need to get this mentor in who can deal with all of his nonsense to put up with me. Because you all know I'm trying to get kicked out. Not like hard trying, but like the conversations in my head. Maybe you're having those conversations in your head in the place that you're at, like me, because let's just say I've had to leave this program at least 100 times based on 100 varieties of stupid shit moments, including recording the whole program for a YouTube channel. And well, who knows, maybe it will get kicked, but this is, you know, in 2 days I will be launching into this coaching program in a group scenario where they're gonna sing worship songs. Okay, I've actually kind of sort of enjoyed the music at my church again. I find myself singing along going, oh shit, I said the words. I don't know that I genuinely believe those words. I retract that statement. I didn't sing the song. Damn catchy music. And so, yeah, the thoughts in my head are filling this space. It's like, get out of my head! Seriously, get out of my head! Why do you take up so much real estate? And I don't even know you. You take up so much space in my heart and my mind and my soul and my being, and I'm so angry and anxious and salty and apprehensive about how our conversations are gonna go that I'm pre-scripting them, making sure you have every biblical colloquial band-aid to slap on. Of course, my response is always to call you out on your bullshit. I'm so amazing. I'm calling you out on your Christianity. You won't be my nanny. That's right. I'm my own person with a whole bunch of shit thoughts full of salty anger. Hey, I wonder what Jesus was like when he flipped the tables. Do you think he was feeling a little salty? Like, you damn Pharisees! I'm gonna come up here and fuck shit up! Do you think Jesus, did the Hebrew language, this Aramaic, did they have curse words? Oh, like, you know, you come in here, I'm a little macho. I'm gonna win an argument with you in my head. Anyway, so I'm coming up on this. Surely, you know, the cussing is gonna be a problem, right? Can't cuss. They're not gonna accept me as I don't belong here. I cuss. And I like showing up drunk. Not really. I'm not gonna show up drunk, but I am gonna show up with enough to make me feel inebriated enough to not feel stressed. You know, lower my inhibitions. And if I smell like smoke, I'm sorry. I really felt anxiety and didn't know how to deal with it and had to numb the pain. I know this is not okay. Something's wrong with me. But I don't feel like I'm supposed to belong in a church setting, because the conversations in my head say I don't fit in because I don't think the same. I'm not supposed to cuss. I'm not supposed to talk about sex. I'm supposed to think a lot of things are wrong, and I'm pretty sure being a judgmental asshole somewhere up there, and that's why you're judging me so much on the other side of this conversation inside my head. It's a juicy, judgmental conversation where I do everything to stay, but to make you so frustrated that you have to get rid of me. Duane, you just, this isn't gonna work. We have a boundary line and you've crossed it 100 times over. You're gonna have to leave. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm showing up every night. Seriously, these conversations are going on in my head. And it's every which way you can imagine. So, in 2 days, I'll find out how many of these conversations have a basis in reality versus a basis in my deconstructed, angry, salty, triggered trauma telling me I don't belong in this space. I don't think like you anymore. I'm not Christian anymore. What are you doing with a bunch of Jesus freaks? Well, community, spirituality are worth at least taking a shot. But hey, here's to getting kicked out within like 3 days. Can I get kicked out in 3 days? What do you think? Comment below. How many days do you think it'll take them in this church program to kick me out? Be sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for the Deconstructing Duane journey, because I'm gonna be stupid like this and try and get kicked out for the next 8-9 months of this coaching program that talks about Jesus and sings worship songs. And I'm not sure where I fit in this box, because I hate boxes. Smash it with a hammer. Alright, bye-bye.